Would you like to learn how to make a super yummy cornbread stuffing? Just like this? Well, in this episode of the Lisa D's Delight Show, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Lisa D Delight.
Let's get started with a frying pan on medium heat with olive oil in the pan and some fresh thyme, multicolored bell peppers, onions, celery, and rosemary. We're going to saute the veggies for about 4 to 5 minutes. They don't have to be fully soft because they're going to continue to cook when it's in the oven. And your exact measurements and ingredient lists will be in the description box below. Now let's add in some garlic, flat leaf Italian parsley, and scallions. We add these herbs last because they're delicate and they have a tendency to burn. Now let's season the veggies with some Goya salad and vegetable seasoning. This stuff is really good. But if you don't have it, I would just use some seasoned salt. Now let's work on the cornbread. Now I love me some Jiffy Chow, but during the holidays, I like to make homemade cornbread. It's super yummy and really easy. I'll put the recipe above. So we gotta break up the cornbread, and I use my hands because I'm a effing lady. Okay. Now we wanna add the sauteed veggies to the cornbread. And I'm also going to add a half a can of cream of chicken soup, as well as a half a can of cream of mushroom soup with roasted garlic, as well as some poultry seasoning and some ASIL, which is my own all-purpose seasoning. If you don't have ASIL, you can just use some seasoned salt. But why don't you have ASIL? You should. Grab you some with the link pinned in the comments. You're welcome. Also add some sage and some cracked black pepper. Most people use cream of celery soup, but I just love the cream of mushroom because it's so flavorful. That's my little secret ingredient right there. And I only add a half a can of each at first because I like to check the consistency and add more as needed. Give that a good mix, get everything all nice and well combined. And once that is well mixed, we have to work on the stock. Homemade stock is always best, especially around the holidays. But when I don't have it, I love to use this better than bouillon Italian herb like flavor enhancer to make my own little quick stock. You just mix it with some hot water and you have a quick flavorful stock. Or you can use the chicken broth crap in a box. I was just trying to help your palate. And then you want to add the stock to the cornbread mixture, but just a little bit at a time. Add some, stir and mix and see what your consistency looks like, because you can always add more if it's too dry, but you can't take any out. So that's why you just want to add a little bit at a time and see where you're at. Of course, don't nobody want no dry behind stuffing, child. But me, I don't want no cornbread soup either. I like mine right in the middle, not too dry, not too wet. And no, you don't need no eggs. Who told y'all that? It will bind nicely on its own. No eggs are needed, okay? But what you do need is some flavorful roasted chicken. I seasoned 2 leg quarters with some ASIL and I roasted it in the oven. And now I'm just breaking it up. And I'm using forks this time. I'm trying to act like I got some class for y'all. A shortcut would be to just use some rotisserie chicken from the supermarket. Then we're just going to add the chicken to the stuffing mixture and then mix it all up. Get everything all nice and well combined once more, and check your consistency and see whether or not you need to add some more stock or not. I actually had to add stock several times until I got to the consistency that I was looking for. That happens to be something like this. Not too dry, but not too wet. Be sure to taste this though. Make sure you don't need to add anything. Now I have my baking dish greased and the stuffing going in, and I have my oven preheating to 350. Once you get the stuffing all smoothed out, then it's time to pop it in the oven for about 45 to 50 minutes.
Lisa D Delight.
My God, forever. Won't he do it? Yes, he will, all the time. This cornbread stuffing was the bomb.com. Stop playing with me. The perfect stuffing recipe for the holidays. I don't know why I call it stuffing though. stuffing goes inside the bird and dressing is what goes outside the bird. Tell me in the comments, what do you call it? Stuffing or dressing? Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. After all, I was just trying to help your palate. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you. Bye.
Make sure you like and subscribe.